Today we are going to do a rifle review. This rifle in front of me is a custom-built precision 6.5 Creedmoor rifle. I was lucky enough to have a subscriber that so happens to live 40 miles away from me, and he wanted me to show the rifle and to review it and then to shoot it. I feel pretty honored. Admittedly, I'm not the biggest 6.5 Creedmoor fan, but who knows? Maybe this rifle will convert me. So come along. We're going to look at the pros and maybe a few cons. Probably not many, because this is an extremely nice rifle. But let's go ahead and review this amazing rifle. First, I just wanted to talk about the specs of this custom-built rifle. It comes in at 14.5 pounds. Let's go ahead and look at the stock. This is a McMillian Stock. It's an ADJ A5 stock. It's glass bedded. If you look down here, it's obviously floated as well. And if you look, it's pretty darn good craftsmanship. The space looks even, so well done. Let's look at the barrel. This is a Bartlein, I believe, heavy Palma, obviously 6.5 millimeter. And the twist is 1 1/8. The length of the barrel is 28 inches, 29 if you count the cap. One of my favorite parts about this custom rifle is the action. It is a Batmachine right-handed bolt, but if you can see, it has a left-handed ejection port. So quite interesting. You can see the, as I lift this up, it is about the smoothest bolt I have ever used. The action has a melanite coating. And as you can see, there is no magazine, so this is a single shot rifle. Again, a precision rifle. Let's look at this trigger. This trigger is extremely light. Less than a pound, actually. The owner mentioned it is about 0.7 of a pound. Let me just show you how light it really is. Okay. You barely put your finger on it, it's going to shoot. Extremely light. Lastly, I wanted to take a look at this scope. This scope is extremely good. It is a Nightforce NSX. It's an 8x32x56. It has the turret on it, so you can custom load. As you can see, it does have a vortex leveling attachment to it. As when you are shooting out to 1,000 yards and more, it's extremely important to have that. The scope is really nice. I wish I could show you how clear and nice it really looks. Let me see if I can really get a. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see much, but there's the reticle. And yeah. I'm pretty sure the owner, this might be his favorite part of the rifle, the scope, and it's nice. Let's talk about some of the cons, or in my opinion, some of the things that not my favorite. Now, this is really, scratching the bottom of the barrel with complaints, but one thing I noticed is this rifle does not have a safety. So once you put your bullet in the action and throw that bolt down, it's ready to fire. And with such a light trigger, that can be dangerous. So not my preference. Another thing, like I said, this is really scratching the bottom of the barrel. Color's not my first preference. It is an orange. It might look red on the camera. You know, if it was me, I'd probably do navy blue or royal blue. Just my personal preference. And of course, the biggest issue, it's a 6.5 Creedmoor. Just kidding. I'm extremely excited to shoot this gun and to see how tight of groups you can really get with a match grade rifle. Okay, so the weather is finally going to be good. So tomorrow I'm going to be taking out the 6.5 Creedmoor to the range to see what kind of groups I can get with it. The ammo I'm going to be shooting is the Nosler boat-tailed hollow point. It's 140 grain. Let's just look at what the box says on velocity. So this is factory ammo. This is most likely with a 24-inch barrel. You're getting 2550, which is pretty slow. But the Creedmoor I'm shooting has a 28-inch barrel, so my guess is the velocity is going to be a little bit higher, and not to mention I'll be shooting at around 5,300 feet. So looking forward to tomorrow. Let's hope it shoots really well.
I just wanted to give you guys a weather report. It was a pretty nice day. It was 43 degrees Fahrenheit. We're at 5,300 feet of elevation. Humidity was 32%, and there was hardly any wind, maybe 1 to 2 mile per hour winds. So really good day. Let's see how this thing shoots.
Oh, cool. Nice guy. He's a lot better than he used to be, but it's still safety glasses. Like that close. Foggy up.
So here's the thing, guys. I'm a pretty mediocre shooter, and I just got a 1/2 inch 5-shot group. So yeah, the gun's pretty amazing.
You never wonder, you know. No, you have to let you do it.
The velocity, as I suspected, was a bit faster than what the box was saying. Again, I think that has to do with how long the barrel was and then the elevation. We're pretty high up. But yeah, mid to high 2,700 feet per second. Let's look at the second group now. It's almost as good. It opened up a little bit at about 0.6 inch group. Still really good. I did one last 5-shot group, and this was my worst group. I think it was a combination of me being, you know, that mediocre shooter and the barrel heating up. I'd like to say it was the barrel heating up, but probably my fault too. Let's go ahead and look at it. It was around a 1.2 inch group, so not great, but, you know, not terrible either, especially if you're hunting. This gun was a lot of fun to shoot. I'm starting to understand why people love the 6.5 Creedmoor. I had a blast, and this is by far the nicest rifle I've ever shot and probably will ever shoot. And I really hope you guys enjoyed the content. The gun shot amazing. The trigger was great. The scope was amazing. Everything about it was just a blast. Thanks for watching.